is this feet first, right? And stand right back here, and hold on to this one in your other hand. Yep, you gotta hold on to two. You are gonna stand right there. You're gonna hold on to these two feet water sprites. All right, can you handle that? One in one hand, one in the other. Perfect. Now, feet water sprites have a very specific way of moving and speaking. All right, so you just watch me and repeat after me. Are you ready? All right, watch what I do and just repeat right after you do the thumbs up. Okay, here we go. Everybody watch me. Here's their first move. It's a little tricky. Okay, that was terrible. You can go back to your seats. This isn't going to work out. No, I'm just kidding. Let's try that again. Ready? Right after me. Oh, much better. Okay, now we're getting the hang of it. Here's move number 2. This one's a little trickier, and it goes like this. Okay, all right. Now you're getting the hang of it. Here's move number 3, and it's the trickiest, so watch me very carefully. Ready? Okay, let's give them a hand. I think they've got the hang of it. Those feet water sprites. They heard the call of the feet water. They came running to the old woman at her daughter's door. Right over here, this way. And those feet water sprites, yeah, you can stand right over here and come over to the door. And they called out. Whoa, be careful, don't get too close to the edge. All right, and they called out. Now repeat after me. Yeah, you stand in front of her. Yeah, you come here, stand right there. Perfect. And they called out. Repeat after me.
Feet water, let us in.
Very good, and then they stand even louder.
Feet water, let us in.
And the feet water heard the call of the feet water sprites. And that feet water sloshed and splished and splashed across the floor. And that feet water opened the door, which is right here. And those feet water sprites ran inside. Very nice work. Now, once they were inside the old woman's kitchen, they began jumping and tearing and destroying everything. All right, if we're going to have a feet water party, we're going to need a little feet water music. Are you ready? All right, here we go. You remember the moves? Excellent, here we go. Now all together, here we go. With me. Now chase me. And they ran around the house. Now chase those feet water sprites. Now chase these feet water sprites. And they started jumping on each other's heads. And they started jumping and digging and tearing up everything. And then they stopped. Because that old woman and her daughter heard what was going on in the kitchen. And they opened the door and they peered inside. And the old woman said,
I don't want feet water sprites.
and the little girl said,
Me too.
and so the old woman sent the girl into the forest to find the old oracle, to ask him how to get rid of feet water sprites. So she ran into the forest, leaving the feet water sprites in the kitchen. And she ran to the great forest, and she found the old oracle.
Oh, hello there, little girl. What are you doing out here in the forest?
We have feet water sprites.
Oh, no. Say it isn't so. You know, you didn't leave feet water in the water basin, did you? Yes? Ah, no. There's your problem. Everyone knows you never, ever leave feet water in the basin. All right. Here's what you gotta do. Listen carefully. You go home, and you tell those feet water sprites, yell as loudly as you can. You say, I saw little sticking straw huts on the other side of a great boulder in the forest. On fire! They will run out of the house to save their homes. And you do not let them back in your house. And this is the most important part. Empty out that feet water and never, ever leave feet water in the basin again.
And that old oracle vanished into an old oak tree. So the little girl ran home. And she did just as the oracle said. She cried out,
Feedwater sprites, I saw your stick and straw huts on the other side of the boulder on fire.
Those Feetwater sprites looked at each other, and they ran out of the house as quickly as they could to save their homes. As soon as they were out of the house, the little girl closed and locked the door. And then she picked up the water basin, she opened up the window, and she tossed the feet water outside. And then she waited to listen for the feet water sprites. When they found out that they had been tricked, they were furious, and they came running right back to the house. And those, I guess they ran right through the door. That was funny. Yeah, stand right back here. Come up this way. And those Feetwater sprites, they called out,
Feedwater, let us in.
but there was no Feetwater to let them in. And they said it even louder.
Feedwater, let us in.
But of course, there was no Feetwater left in the basin. And then those Feetwater sprites suddenly looked down at their own stinky feet. And they saw the Feetwater that had been tossed out the window seeping up through the mud. They looked at each other, and in their high, squeaky voices, they said,
Oh no! Oh no!
and they went back to their stick and straw huts.
I guess the party's over for us. Back to the stick and straw huts. This way, everyone. Ugh.
And those Feetwater sprites went back into their stick and straw huts, never to bother the old woman and her daughter again. And you better believe that they never left Feetwater in that basin again. Let's have a big hand for our Feetwater sprites. You big little mouse. And you may head back to your seats.